this calligraphy clip, I'm going to show you how to set up a sloping board. This is my sloping board, and as you can see, it's quite an elaborate architect's board. You don't need anything nearly as posh as this. A piece of plywood propped in your lap and resting against a table is perfectly okay, as long as you can get an angle of about 45 degrees. The advantage of having a board like this, though, is it does have a parallel sliding rule, and this means that I can draw lines much more easily and quickly, and it's also got a little ledge, so as you can see I can keep my pencils. With your board you need to pad it with white paper as a surface, so this is a comfortable cushion for a writing surface. If you haven't got lots of sheets of white paper, then iron some newspapers and just put white paper on top. We need white paper because if you have a darker colour, it really doesn't show your calligraphy paper to the best advantage, as you may be able to see here. The guard sheet prevents any mess from your hand getting onto your writing paper. You can see it's protected here, and so it saves grease or occasionally ink blots, and my best paper has been saved by ink blots here. To determine where your guard sheet should be, sit on your chair at your sloping board with a pencil in your hand and just experiment, try out some different positions. When you're most comfortable, and generally speaking this is when your hand is about the same level as your shoulder, make a pencil mark on your padded paper, your pad of paper, which is your backing pad, and then your guard sheet should be about 1 inch or 2.5 centimetres below that mark. To attach the guard sheet, secure it one end and then hold it under tension very slightly before you secure it the other end. And then this then means that your writing paper is held quite securely. It doesn't slide. And if you've got wet ink here, that's something quite important. You can also see that on my guard sheet, I've just folded over a piece of scrap paper. You can see it's scrap, I've written here before. And that means that I can then get my calligraphy pen to start writing, because sometimes they do need coaxing. The advantage about being at a sloping board is that your back is straight rather than hunched over if you're writing flat. And also my pen, when held at a sloping board, is virtually straight. So that means that the ink will only come out of the tip when pressure is put on the pen tip. If I'm writing flat, then my pen is at a much steeper angle, and that means that the ink is prone to flooding, and that will ruin your work.